Super Tuesday appears to have confirmed the unthinkable for the Republican establishment, with Donald Trump gaining an almost unassailable lead in the nomination race. Well, joining us now for an overview of the US results is our Washington correspondent, Stefan Grober. Stefan, Trump's victory is something of a crisis for the Republican elite. How are they going to deal with this outcome?
Trump's Super Tuesday victories have only deepened the huge ideological and cultural rifts in the Republican Party. We've heard from a growing number of Republican members of Congress, senators and congressmen, that they would never vote for a nominee called Donald Trump. This is unheard of. This is without precedent. Never since 1964, when conservatives hijacked the Republican Party and nominated Barry Goldwater, who suffered a landslide defeat against Lyndon Johnson, has the Republican Party experienced such an existential threat. And the Republicans are engaged in a full-out civil war, and it's very hard to see how they can patch things up once the general election campaign gets underway.
Well, some analysts say that Republican voters have now effectively handed the White House to Hillary Clinton, that ultimately Trump is unelectable as president. Is it that simple?
I don't think it's that simple. I mean, Hillary Clinton is not a flawless candidate. She has a lot of problems, and Donald Trump is probably her smallest problem. She has legal problems. She has to prove that she can bring about positive change while also running on Barack Obama's accomplishments. And then, of course, she has to walk a very fine line for the remainder of the primary season between attacking Bernie Sanders and presenting herself as presidential. She must not alienate Bernie Sanders' voters because she needs them in the general election.
Well, taking it back to Trump, if Trump does get the nomination, can we expect him to try to broaden his appeal, to take a more moderate approach in the campaign for the White House?
Well, there's a simple answer to that. No. I cannot imagine anything like that. And if you listen to Trump's speech, after Super Tuesday, and if you think about the statements he made over the last couple of days, I think the contrary is true. He will double down on his positions, like building a wall between the United States and Mexico, and many other things. I don't see him becoming, by magic, a moderate candidate.
Stefan Grober in Washington, thank you for your analysis.
Thank you, Neil.